Good morning, family. What's going on? How we doing? Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope you all are having a great day. All right, so I want to jump on right quick and put a little something out. So I am starting John C. Maxwell's 5 Levels of Leadership, and I'm going to go through it. Then I'll come back and do the same thing I did with the 21 Laws of Irrefutable Leadership. So probably over the next 2 weeks, I'll go through it, make all my notes and everything. And then I'm going to come on here. Good morning, Sorry, Mention, what's going on? Then I'm going to come on here and just go through it, piece by piece by each one of the levels, like level 1 through 5. Like, there are some very interesting things in this book. And, it's not like some earth shattering things. It's just that when someone has this level of experience, they become very, very good at breaking things down in such a manner that, light bulbs start to go off in whoever had that reason. So today, what I want to talk to leaders about was insight versus perception. All right. Insight versus perception, because believe it or not, they're not the same thing. All right. So when we talk about perception, all right, the definition of perception is understanding something that you've perceived. So that is how you see it, like from the evidence that we've collected and what we believe to be true, and from what we know, that's our assumption. Okay. Insight, the definition of insight. Now this one was interesting. It said the definition of insight is having a complex understanding of an extreme understanding of a complex situation. All right. Now you know how it is with definitions. There's always like 5 or 6, but that's the one that we're going to go with for today. And the reason that I want to talk about insight versus perception is because when we talk about perception, a lot of time perception causes us to go into a situation and get it wrong. A lot of times perception does that because we won't have all the facts. We won't understand everything that's involved in that situation, and boom, there it is. We got a situation on our hands because from our perception, we didn't try to gain insight. So, for example, with leaders, when a leader makes a correction, all right, and they see something, the majority of the time, boom, they fly off the handle. Hey, why are you doing this? Yehu, blah, 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 whatever. Instead of trying to understand it. I'll give you a very simple one. You see somebody walking outside, right? Or they're running outside and they don't have headgear on and they're running. They are in full uniform and they are running. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go ahead and say that individual probably left their headgear in their vehicle, or they left it inside the building and they're trying to run to get that headgear so that they can put it on and be within the standard. But an inexperienced leader may fly off the handle and try to chew that individual up. Now, we're talking about perception versus insight. Now, once you become more seasoned and you start understanding everything that goes on with it, and you start to understand, like, hey, look, that individual's over there running. Let me just sit back and see what they're doing. Let me see if they're running to their car or if they're running to the smoke pit over there to just light a cigarette up and they're not going to put their headgear on. Like I say, perception and insight are two completely different things. Now, as leaders, we need to go out there and we need to try to seek insight. We need to want to have insight into what's going on. We need to understand what's going on in these situations so that we can lead well. We don't want to lead just good. Okay, we want to lead well. And the way you lead well is by gaining insight into situations. All right. So that was my bit for today. I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. Hey, thank everybody for coming out and watching. Everybody, I want you to always know that you are important. You matter. And I care about you. If there's anything you need, reach into the inbox. I'm here for you. Me, myself, the freestyle team, and the NCOPD live team. Reach out. We're here for you. Anything we can do to help you out. And as always, life is a choice, and I'm depending on you to choose well. Oz, signing out. I'll be talking to you soon.